Hey there, guys and gals. Barbie Figueroa here, and I have a quick update for you because I went through Myron Golden's Make More Offers challenge last month, and we're already in November. The time has flown so fast. And so what I wanted to do is I was like, you know what? Let me give you an update because I know that some of you probably want to know if Myron Golden's training actually works and what you can get out of it and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to give you a quick kind of like an update, follow-up report, a praise report for what's happened in just 30 days after taking a massive action on what Myron Golden, basically what he inspired us to do. He taught us a lot of, strategy, and he taught us a lot of cool things. You have just got to go through his training if you're curious about it. If you're thinking, oh, is it worth the money? Yes. Just it is. It is. Well, if I'm not really, super advanced, I'm not ready to make more offers yet. I'm just kind of like, just sit in his energy. Okay. Just do that. Just pay the money to just sit in his energy. Okay. And even if you have to take the thing a couple of times until you get it, it is definitely worth. I mean, it's worth, even if you just do the $97 one, it is absolutely worth it. All right. So, okay. So enough about that. So let me just share what happened after I went through Myron Golden's challenge. Well, first of all, my main thing is like, I've been in affiliate marketing for a long time. I have a background in lead converting systems, like building, personal branded websites and personalized funnels for people. And I did it for a long time. I was doing it for clients, but I was like, oh my gosh, like this business model for me as a mom kind of tied me down in trading time for money because, if I was just working on a client project, it was just me, my computer. And even though I love to create and I love to do those things, I wanted to create that kind of passive recurring income sort of business for myself. So I was like, okay, you know what? Everything that I do for my clients, I'm going to apply it to something that I want to do because I really want to create that, passive recurring business model where I have more flexibility, so that I can, be present and be there for my family, But then we got hit by a hurricane in 2017. And that was like, okay, that was my wake up call. I'm like, I definitely need to create income that doesn't just depend on me. I need to build systems that keep selling for me because this whole, thing is just not working for me, right? It might work for other people, but just, as a mom, as a wife and all that, the business model had to change. The way that I made money had to change. My systems and the way that I attracted leads, sales and signups, all that, it had to change, right? So I ended up signing up for an affiliate program and it was in my wheelhouse. It was aligned with everything that I knew how to do. And I literally, by the grace of God, knocked it out of the park, became a top affiliate. At the peak of me building that business, I was, in the top 5. And I'm just a little stay-at-home mom, but I learned how to create these systems around myself so that I could attract the people that wanted to work with me and that I would have fun working with and all that good stuff. But then, it is at the end of the day, not my business. And some things changed that were just beyond my control. And I was like, I need to learn how to create my own income. But all I knew was how to do it as a web designer. So in my mind, web designer equals trading time for money, right? And so I'm like, how could I do this? And not only that, I'll be honest with you. Cause I thought about it, like, even if I, sold templates and I just feel like there was something in here in my heart that I felt like I was meant to do something even more than that, I was meant to teach. That's what I felt like. I was meant to teach, right? Not just provide service, but teaching. And even though teaching is a service, but what's cool about teaching is that teaching is scalable, where building websites for people is not scalable unless you hire a team. So I wanted to create something where I could teach people what I know and be able to scale and automate it, right? Okay, so I'm like, okay, so I'll create my own course. And I'm like, but I don't even know where to begin. I tried doing a few courses, but I never really truly put anything out there. So then I learned about this other course that got really, really popular, and a lot of people purchased it. It is an excellent course. It's a really great course. But then something happened where the owners changed the licensing agreement with the course because it was, you know, part of that whole MRR, master resale rights type of thing that was going on. And so even though the idea behind it was, I think, really great, I think that in reality, it's really hard to control. So they had to kind of like pull the reins back, and they had to just kind of like change just the whole way that that thing worked. And so I'm like, okay, that's it. Twice in 1 year, you know, like first this thing happens, then now this course that I thought was so great, now the licensing changed. So now what do I do, Barb? You know, and then I met with a friend, and she's like, oh, you really need to sit with Myron for a bit because he's going to show you how to make more offers. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. So that's what led me up to working with Myron or taking his challenge. So by the time I went to, you know, take Myron's challenge, I was already at the point where, okay, I am ready to do the work. I'm ready to create my offer. I'm ready to do my thing. Just throw me the ball and I will run with it. And that was my kind of like attitude, right? So I went, I signed up, and it's just, I can't really explain what it's like. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just go through it yourself. So if you want to learn, you know, if you want to sit with him, I did become an affiliate for him because I'm like, you know what? If anybody wants to know about his program, I would totally 100% endorse it. So I'll have a link for you in the description box in case you do want to go ahead and check it out. He runs them every single month. But I'm here to tell you what I did with the information that I got. So he challenged us to create our offer. I'm looking over here because sometimes my my thing freezes, and yeah, I can't see well from here because I don't have my glasses on. But anyway, so so he told us like, okay, here's your first challenge. Make an offer. Put an offer out there. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? What is my offer? I'm not sure. And then I was like, okay, all right, if it was me starting all over again, what would I want to know based on what I know, based on my experience, based on what, you know, whatever. So I was like, okay, that will be my starting point. And then I started to kind of like run little polls on my YouTube community tab. And, you know, basically a lot of the people were saying the same thing. They were struggling to generate leads. They were struggling to brand themselves. They were struggling to, build trust, like gain trust from people. Like, how do you do the whole know, like, and trust thing? How do you use video? I'm like, okay, that's right. I know how to do all of those things. I've done all those things. And that's basically how I was able to sponsor over 700 people into a 2-tier affiliate software program, right? So I was like, then I am just going to teach basically what I was teaching my team, but I'm going to kind of like tweak it, restructure it, so that I can put it out there, right? So, I'll be honest with you, I was super terrified, you know, like, I realized that, and Myron will help you do this, you know, go through this, that, you know, I've had to deal with a little bit of that fear of rejection. Like, oh my gosh, what if people don't like this course? Or what if people don't really like the product or whatever? And so I was like, just do it. Just do it and course correct along the way. That's what I would tell my students to do. So I was like, I gotta do it too. So initially I put the offer out there for my beta program, but it's a good thing because I was able to determine this wasn't exactly the way that I wanted to approach it. So I went back, I kind of calibrated what I did, and I took a slightly different twist on it. And then I put the offer out there again, and I sold a hybrid coaching program. So what I did was I created a hybrid coaching program because I realized one thing that I don't know about you. You can tell me what you think, but like when you sell a person a course, they're kind of like on their own. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's cool, but I was like, what did I do like a hybrid, you know? Actually, I got this idea from a friend of mine who is kind of doing that. It's kind of like, it's high tech, but high touch at the same time, which I thought, you know, I could do this, you know, and not really tie myself down because I really didn't want to tie myself down either. But like, haven't you ever like invested thousands of dollars into a course and then you just kind of do your own thing and you just wish you had more of a connection with the creator, right? So that's kind of like what I wanted to create. So that's what I did. and it's my mom texting. So that's what I did. And so, yeah, so what I did was I actually created a 5-day free training series. Let me go ahead and my mom's texting YouTube videos, but anyway, sorry about that. So my mom, maybe I can't even see. All right. I just try not to even edit because I have to run to the orthodontist after this video because my middle son is finally getting his braces off. So I'm super excited about that. But anyway, so I created this hybrid program and I have a 5-day free training leading up to it, right? So who is this 5 days of training for? It's for people like me, busy moms, busy parents. You're trying to build a business that also allows you to have a life. You need systems that pre-qualify leads, that attract only the most aligned leads to you. And you want to have systems that are basically they're telling, they're selling, they're presenting your opportunity for you, and you're generating leads that are interested in checking out your presentation. And you're doing it on autopilot because we are building systems around you that show your face, that you're on video, that tell your story, things like that. And so it builds trust, credibility, it's automated, and it leads more people into your presentations, right? So I've got a 5-day free training series. So if you want to check that out, all inspired by my experience through Myron's training, right? So if you want to check it out, I will link it for you right below. It's the Rising Stars 5-day LaunchPad, and you're going to learn how to go from rising star to rock star so that you can sell your affiliate programs, your network marketing opportunity, whatever it is that you want people to check out. You'll be able to do it in a way that is automated and that where you're branding yourself and all that cool stuff. And so check it out if you want those 5 days of free training. I will link it for you right below this video. And then after that, then I present my actual hybrid coaching program, which is a 6-week program. And basically I teach you how to create the systems and all the cool stuff so that you can generate leads that are sold on you, that they're already like, they like you, they feel like they trust you, they connect with you, they resonate with you. I teach you how to do all of that stuff, how to set up the systems that will do all the presenting and selling for you, even when you shut your computer off, so that you can generate lead sales and signups even when you're not online. And so I did all of that in 30 days, which is amazing, right? So right now I am going through the beta testing, right, phase, so I can iron out any kinks and really get a feel for how the program's going to go. And then I'm going to put it out there in a bigger way. So if you by any chance want to still secure a spot in the beta program, go through the 5 days first and see if what I'm sharing in those 5 days is even a fit for you. And then if it is, then you can go ahead and join us in the actual program. I've got special pricing on it for now. Until I have enough, people go through it where I feel like, okay, it's ready to even put on automation and all that good stuff. So yes, so did I hit my exact goal that I wanted to hit, which was have a $15,000 day? Not yet, but I really believe that I am on track. And so, yeah, if you have any doubt, if you just are wondering, hey, should I go through it? Well, it's only going to be as good as what you do with it, right? You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And for me, I'm like, I need to start creating more of my own cash flow. I need to, control my cash register, and I want to help more people build a business that they love that also allows them to have a life. And part of that is having these prospecting systems that keep on telling, selling, and working for you even when I shut down my computer, right? Because after this, I'm done. I got to go, and I'll be gone pretty much for the rest of the day. But my systems, my videos, my funnels, they're still going to keep working for me. So that's what I want to help more people do. So anyway, if you want to check out my 5-day training series, the Rising Stars Launchpad, we'll have a link for you right below this video. And if you're wondering if you should take Myron's challenge, yes, and yes, absolutely. And I'll have a link for you. I'll have a link for that for you as well in my description box. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section right below this video. But yeah, that is my update, and yeah, I'll update you as things progress. All right. Well, thanks a lot for listening. I hope that this video inspired you and motivated you to take action on whatever it is that you haven't taken action on yet. And just take that first step, because you just never know what's going to happen. All right. So anyway, this has been Barbie Figueroa. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye for now.